Single leg Pallof press, the Achilles bounces. So with this one, just you forget about the gaze fixation. With the Achilles bounces, we want a bend in the knee. Okay, we want to keep that knee bent. So as we're bouncing, we want the heel lifting about half an inch off the ground and coming back, touching the ground again. Okay, so we're now trying to bounce as quick as we can, and we don't want that knee straightening. Okay, so you should be getting like a sensation in your calf, like near like a swelling sensation or a pumping sensation in your calf. Okay, then down into hip flexor iso pull with sprint stance. So you're driving. You can even do it leaning into the wall. You're using a band. Okay, so if you don't have a squat rack or something, if it's not available, just tying a band around one foot and then wrapping it around your thigh, driving the thigh up, and then with the other leg keeping the knee slightly bent, coming up onto the balls of your feet and driving forward. Okay, holding that for 10 seconds. So you want to be driving the band, so you say the left leg, driving that up into the band as hard as you can and pushing the back leg down into the ground as if you're pushing off in a sprint. Okay, pushing as hard as you can, and just you can have your hands in front of you, resting on the wall or something to stop you obviously going forward. So that's and then at the end there's some mobility work. So just if you have any kind of niggles, like any ankle injuries, hip injuries or anything like that, or if you're feeling tight, there's a few videos there. You can just pick a few of them and kind of work through whichever ones you want. Then Wednesday, again, the only thing that really changes, some of the exercises change, but we're only doing 1 to 2 reps, okay, on the hex bar deadlift and on the bench press, okay, because we're lifting, obviously the load has gone up, so we're lifting quite heavy, 90 to 95%, okay, and the tempo is gone. So when you're lifting that heavy, it's just a matter of getting the weight down and getting it up, okay. So again, exact same style. We're just doing the hex bar deadlift, 2 minutes nasal breathing with some depth drops, then into the one set of the hex bar deadlift, then into squat drop jumps, weighted squat, well they're lunge jumps, but you can even do squat jumps, and then band assisted lunge jumps. Again, you can do squat jumps if you want, and that's again done in a circuit fashion. Okay, then moving down, warm up bench press. Then again, exact same thing. We're lifting heavy. Eccentric phase is kind of gone. We're just getting the weight down and getting it up. Done in a circuit fashion. So working through all them. And then the last one's hyperextension with co-contraction. So again, with that one, pushing through the forefoot, you should really feel the lower calf, kind of upper calf, lower hamstring really working. Single leg cable pulls, walking lunges, and wide arm pull-ups. And then again, a bit of mobility work at the end. And then down to Friday. So Friday is a low intensity day, so we're up in the reps, but lower in the weight. So we're only down to maybe 75% of our max. So back squat with any of these as well. Just if you don't have a hex bar deadlift or hex bar, in your gym, just do squats. Okay, if you don't like doing squats and there's a hex bar there, just do a hex bar. Okay. So again, with this, the circuit fashion of the last 2 days is gone. This is just do your back squat, 8 reps, 3 sets, that's done. Move on. Okay, you're doing your single leg co-contraction on ball. Do your 20 seconds on each leg by 3 sets, that's done. Moving on to your glute clock on steps. 8 on each leg by 3, that's done. Okay, bench press, bicep curl, and shoulder press. Again, the tempo is still there for some of them. Again, landmine press, switch step, want that explosive. And then hip flexor iso pull. So we've done that one already. Pulling the thigh up with the band against it, and then driving the back leg into the ground, and then finishing off with some just diaphragm breathing and mobility work. You'll probably be doing your own running. The only thing with it, any sprints should be done do a warm up, and then doing short sprints, high quality sprints. If you want to increase speed or anything, we do them at the start, okay? If you want to get good at anything, you do when you're fairly fresh. There's no point doing HIPAA sprints, long sprints at the end of training. That's kind of where most injuries come or seem to happen. So obviously we have longer sprints here at 80%, but again, we're not dogging ourselves. We're not doing constant running or running for 15-20 minutes sprinting, okay? But again, you're doing your own kind of training on Tuesday, but that's just the one thing I would say. Don't have too many sprints at the end. Try get them done kind of fairly early, fairly fresh, and taking a good break between. So rest them for about 90 seconds to 120 seconds between sprints as well. So that's kind of the overview of it. That's, again, this is phase 1. This is a 3-day week workout. And just go back to the start now. Yeah, so then we have phase 2 and phase 3 to come. Okay, so any questions with any of them? The lads, some of the managers there, a few of the lads have my number, so you can give me a message if any are unsure on anything, and I'll get back to you and try to explain it. So hopefully that kind of just gives you a good idea of phase 1 anyway. So again, exercise weight the same. I've sent out a link there. There's maybe 3 or 4 exercises in it that aren't on it, but they're in this program for you. So I'll just add them in the next day or two. So yeah, that's everything. Like I said, any questions, give me a shout. The biggest thing you just have to find out now, the first week or so, or first day in the gym, is just find out what your load is. Okay, so what you can just say bench press for 5 reps. Okay, and you can kind of work out. You can just do a calculation online then to figure out what your 1 rep max is. Or what 82% is, what 85% is, what 75% is. Okay, so once you roughly have an idea what you can bench or deadlift for X amount of reps, there's calculations online. Then just type it in, 1 rep max calculator, and a sheet will come up telling you kind of what you should be able to do for 3 to 4 reps. So like I said, give me a shout if there's any questions about anything on that.